Okay, a few sort of apologies. We got an apology from Sarah, who just was on the chat this afternoon. She's had a bereavement in the family, so that's obviously not great. Stuart Walker, my co-worker, he's had a few challenges with Virgin today, so I think he's had no broadband all day, so he's had quite a frustrating situation, and he sends his apologies as well. So I'm going to sort of fill in for the bit that Stuart was going to do. We'd like to just welcome Nicola from Dumfries and Galloway Council. When we do the introductions, you can introduce herself, but this is a Dumfries and Galloway led sort of programme, so we obviously thank Dumfries and Galloway. We'd also like to welcome, we've got 4 businesses that are participating from Mid and East Antrim, and when we do the introductions, they'll be able to introduce themselves, but it's great to have that sort of connection across the water with the south of Scotland. So, and I know I've met you all and had some chat, so it's great to just get a sense of some of the challenges and issues you've got across the water. But obviously part of this is looking to sort of create collaborations and potential opportunities as we go forward. I think that's all the sort of housekeeping issues. What we're going to do today is just run through some introductions, and we'll try and keep that quite short. And then I'm going to just do a wee bit on some market insights, some work that we've done recently with the sort of adventure tourism space within Scotland and globally as well. And then we're going to hand over to Ross, who's the Chief Executive of the South of Scotland Destination Alliance. So it's great to have Ross on board. They're a fairly recent, or a couple of years old now, I think, organisation. And Ross will give us a wee bit of an overview of what the SSD are doing across the south of Scotland, which is, we're great to get that. And at the end, I'll just take a few minutes just to talk over where we've got to in terms of the business improvement plans that we've been having the one-to-ones with, and the digital reviews, and any just sort of final discussions. So we'll try and keep it tight. I appreciate people's time is obviously important. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop sharing, and then if everybody can just take a minute or so just to sort of introduce themselves, say who you are, say where you're located, and say just a wee bit about your business. And if possible, try and do that, you know, with, it's like that 1 minute elevator pitch if possible. Try and keep it short and sweet. So what I'll do is I'm just going to go down, I'm going to down the list of people that I've got on my sort of participants list here. So without singling you out, Ross, you're at the top, so can I start with you?
Thanks, Fergus. Hi, everyone. I'm Ross McCauley, the CEO of the South of Scotland Destination Alliance. You can see Port Patrick there behind me. We cover the Scottish borders and Dumfries and Galloway, and we're a non-profit member cooperative trying to double tourism spend in the region and create 6,500 new jobs. Thanks, Ross.
Yvonne, you're up next.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. My name is Yvonne. I know some of you. I'm delighted to be working with all of you going forward. I'm a tourism consultant, and I specialise in product development and working with the travel trade. I will be assisting all of you assessing how your product would fit within the travel trade, what you can do to sell your product, not only nationally, but also internationally.
Thanks, Yvonne. Where are we? Nicola?
Which one?
Ward.
Oh yeah, because I remember there was a Nicola from the council. Is she here as well?
Oh, there is. Sorry, Nicola Wardon. You go, Nicola. Nicola, okay. Number 1.
Yes, can you hear me? I think I unmuted.
No, we're good. We can hear you fine.
Okay, fine. Yes, so I'm Nicola Wardshaw, one half of Moffat Sup Hire. My other half being Morgan O'Neill, who's present here too. So we are both business partners in Moffat Sup Hire. We do what it says in the tin. We are also instructors. So paddleboard's our game. So it's about getting you on the water safely and having fun. Where you can come and have lessons with us. We do small group lessons. We cater for larger groups because we're both instructors, and we offer a click and collect paddleboard equipment hire service from Moffat.
Brilliant. Thank you very much indeed. Adam.
Hi guys, my name's Adam Livingstone. I run Island McGee Sup, which is a stand-up paddleboarding school based in Northern Ireland, just on the east coast here, in a wee place called Portmuck in Island McGee. So I'm just looking out over at Campbelltown there and over towards Stranraer and stuff, just right on the coast here. So I do small group paddleboard lessons, family lessons, and then I do paddleboard tours along the coast here, from Portmuck, but also in Whitehead. And I do tours along the coast here past the Goblins, which is one of our biggest tourist attractions in the local area. We also do 4-week courses for beginners and then more advanced courses for guys who have done a bit more paddleboarding as well. So looking forward to working with you.
Thanks, Adam. That's brilliant. Christy?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Excellent. Okay, so I'm Christy. I'm based in Sorby in South Mackers, sort of near Wigtownshire. I have just set up my own business called Way of the Wild, which offers, I guess, outdoor experiences to individuals with the aim to give them the skills and training necessary so they can go away and reconnect with the environment on their own independently. I mainly operate sort of in the hills, mountains, offer guided walks, also mountain training, skills training as well. And I do a lot in the forest in regards to bushcraft, foraging and just wellbeing experiences in the forest. I've also got some corporate arm where I do some team development stuff as well, using the outdoors for that personal development side of things. So that's me really.
Thanks, Christy. That's great. I know we've not sort of met yet, but that's I'm looking forward to catching up with you. But that's brilliant. Elwyn?
Hi guys, Elwyn Agnew, Following Sea is the company. We're based in Carrickfergus and we offer luxury sailing yacht charters, mainly for people with no sailing experience. It's good for adventure tourism. You know, people are so busy sailing the boat, they forget all about the stresses of their busy lives. We normally do half-day trips around Belfast Lough, but we also take longer trips to Portpatrick, Rathan Island, Largs, Gia, Dunstaffnage, anywhere. I'd be keen to link up with some of you guys. If we bring a group across in the boat, we'd like to offer them an activity ashore and make a weekend of it. So it'd be nice to join some of these things together. And our group size is normally between 2 and 9 people.
That's great, Elwyn. I think that's great to hear that type of just like people looking for opportunities to work together, which I think is really positive. So thanks for that. Colin?
Hi, Colin, based in Auchencairn in the Stewartry here in Galloway. I run Fells and Forest. We offer guiding, coaching, instruction in all the mountaineering disciplines and mountain biking and gravel riding. So our USP really is if you want to get better in any of those things, that's what we can help with.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Colin. Esther?
Hi everyone. So Warren and myself,
Warren.
yeah. Galloway Cycling Holidays been around for the last 4 years, and we provide all sorts of things, but mainly act as a tour operator, so trying to get people across here, organize accommodation, and we provide bike hire and do luggage transfers and provide cycling routes specifically for people that come across here. And our USP is basically flexibility. So we work with anybody from 1 person to, well, try to keep it down to 8 max. And yeah, so we operate specifically in Dumfries and Galloway, because otherwise we just get too tired. But that's us, and we do like to have collaborations with all sorts of people.
Thanks, Esther and Warren. You're looking well refreshed after your cycling trip back in Germany.
Sun shines.
And cakes.
Brilliant.
Sun and cakes.
Jim?
I'm the project manager for Riverband Tours, and probably the least exciting of the adventure activities. We have a small boat. It holds 12 people, and we do trips up and down the River Bann. We're currently working on a 47-seater, And if I can link in with anyone who's doing trips over to Northern Ireland, it's a relaxing hour, half hour, 2 hours. We do various sort of lengths of trips, and we will probably be working on Loch Ness at some stage as well. The main aim of the business is to have a community-based, not-for-profit. Once it makes some money, any money it makes will be either reinvested in the company or distributed amongst local groups to help them in any way they can. And that's Riverband Tours, guys.
Thanks very much. Obviously looking forward to catching up with you face to face. I know you've been busy, but I think we've got something scheduled in the diary now, which is great. Thanks for that. Liz.
Hi.
Hi.
Liz Peacock. I run Trail Skills mountain bike coaching and guiding, based in Dumfries, but I also work across into the Scottish border, so cover the whole of the south of Scotland. Offer coaching, mountain bike coaching to all ages, all levels, right up to downhill racer. And then I also offer guided rides throughout Dumfries and Galloway, also over, as I said, into the borders, over towards Peebles and Innerleith. And they can be one-day trips, they can be multi-day trips. So yeah, just take people out, try and get them to enjoy having fun on their bikes and exploring our lovely countryside.
That's lovely, thank you. Matthew?
Hiya, yeah, I'm Matthew. I am a Dark Sky Ranger. I was in partnership with the Galloway and Southern Ayrshire Biosphere and the Galloway Forest Dark Sky Park. I got my training through them, and I take people out at night in areas of low light pollution to give them an experience of the night sky, exploring the stars, facts, figures, fun adventures. And I also do astrophotography, giving people a portfolio of photographs of what they've experienced and what they've been involved in. And it's just coming into my close season. So for a lot of you, you're just coming into your peak season. I'm just coming out of mine. And yeah, so mainly in Galloway Forest Dark Sky Park, but across the wider area as well, anywhere where we can have low light pollution, seashores, up in the hills, anywhere, I'll take people out.
Yeah, I know when I chatted with you, it's quite a fascinating sort of experience that you're creating. I've even recently just bought a telescope, so I might need some help with that. But thanks for that.
Yeah, and I love partnership working. I've got a lot of people that I'm trying to work with, because I think we need to work together, because that way we create a better image of the area of Dumfries and Galloway, and we can. And there's one of the people I'm hoping to work with, who's just coming in the door just now.
He is indeed. He is indeed. I won't hijack him straight away. Just get organised. Michelle.
Hiya, everybody. I'm Michelle McRobert. I am the business manager at LBT Community Initiative. So I can have two things running alongside. So currently we have e-bike led rides happening under the initiative. We run the Hard Rock Challenge, which is a duathlon, running and mountain biking. We have the Solway Sportif event annually, which is a road cycling event, and an annual 4-day walking festival. So the things we have currently going on, but we also have under development a large project to develop an outdoor activity centre. We're at the design stage of that and hope that that'll come to fruition in the next 3 to 5 years. And that will be to create something destinational, a 60-bed hostel that will bring people into the area that we can then send out to discover the whole of Dumfries and Galloway. We're hoping to put a pump track in, use our own trails at Dalbeattie and encourage more cycling. And we're under discussions about an indoor bouldering centre as well. So lots going on, hoping to make lots of connections, learn from you guys before we start, and hopefully make some good partnerships.
Thanks, Nicola. I mean, I think, definitely an exciting project for the Dalbeattie area, but for the region as well, in terms of just, sometimes it's some of the parts in terms of what's on offer. So that's fantastic. Let's see, Morgan.
Hi there, I'll just say a quick hello. Nicola's already introduced the business, so I'm Morgan O'Neill, the other half of Moffat Sup Hire, a paddleboard and all-round water enthusiast, and we've been running for just over a year now. We had a really successful season last year with our hires and our lessons. So yeah, just really looking forward to learning from the group. We're looking at ways that we can obviously develop and grow our business models. So yeah, I'm looking for any opportunities for collaboration that might work for us too. So so yeah, nice to meet everyone.
That's lovely. Thank you. And Nicola.
Hi folks, Nicola Hill. I'm an Economic Development Officer with Dumfries and Galloway Council, and I work alongside my colleague John King, who has been taking a lead on this particular piece of work. Unfortunately, John's not able to attend this evening, so I'm sitting in his place.
That's lovely. Thanks for coming in this evening. And finally, I think it will be Dave. You there, Dave? You need to put your volume on, Dave.
Is that better?
That's Dave. You need to get on that tech course. I've told you.
I know. Right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Right. So sorry, folks. I am very, very tech phobic. Don't know what I'm doing. I'm Dave Smith. I own the Buccleuch Arms Hotel in Moffat. We were a very generic hotel. We've moved towards activities and adventures, and it's mainly so we can target our market, and it's worked very well for us in general. This year, we're introducing dark skies astronomy as a market segment, and also introducing eagle tourism as a result of the Eagle project down in the south of Scotland here. So those are the two areas we're really concentrating on. Those are the two areas that I'm looking for help on, and to learn a little bit more. Of course, I see Matthew there. I didn't know how to greet him just now, but how's it, Matthew? He, of course, I'll be looking forward to having a couple of one-on-ones if I can on the dark skies in particular.
Yeah, that's great, Dave. I mean, yeah, 100%. I mean, we've got a lot of this is, you know, we're obviously doing it online, but you know, with restrictions opening up and now again, and people starting to have conversations with each other, it's great for people now. They can go and have these face-to-face chats and talk about opportunities together. And I think the WhatsApp group that we've got set up starting to facilitate that a wee bit. So that's great to see the sort of chat that's been happening on that. I think I've covered everybody now. Is that? I think I'm good on that. Hopefully, I've not missed anybody.
I think we've got Fergus. We've got Pete, Rick, and Paul. I think we haven't.
Pete.
Hello. Yeah. Thanks very much, Fergus.
Sorry, Pete.
Yeah. No worries. I'm Pete. I run Trail Breaks Biking Holidays. We're based in Kirkcudbright. We ran our first tour back in 2006, where I totally blagged it, and I told a very rich American couple that we could organise nights in castles and mountain biking. And some people would maybe say I've been blagging it ever since, but we've branched out into running about 25 to 30 different routes. Everything's bespoke for our customers, and groups are generally 2 people up to 40 people, just depending on the makeup of the group. And we do that throughout the UK, so really from Yorkshire right to the north of Scotland. And that's a mixture of guided, self-guided and supported tours, and anything from 2 days to 2 weeks. So that's what we do.
Brilliant. Looking forward to sort of catching up with you with a one-to-one. I know you've been busy recently, which is great as well. Rick.
Hi everybody, Rick from Rick's Bike Shed at Drumlanrig Castle. I have a bike shop, big hire fleet. We repair bikes. I can also guide rides. That's what we do. Also, interestingly, build pump tracks and bike trails. So yeah, interested in collaboration with. I have collaborated with a number of you guys in the past, but always happy to think of new things to do. We can put bikes to hotels. We work with quite a few local B&Bs, but yeah, it's out there. So thank you.
Thanks. And finally, Paul.
Hello, everybody. Last but not least, I'm Paul. I own Northern Ireland Survival School. We've been going now, this is our 13th year, and I teach bushcraft and outdoor wilderness living skills, everything from simple foraging courses right through to lithic technologies, which is basically how I relate at things. So between tanning skins, tanning hides, making flint instruments, foraging, fire lighting, anything to do with nature, really, in the outdoors, we're involved in it in some shape or fashion. But good to be here. Good to meet you.
Thanks, that's great. I think I've covered, I think I've got everybody now. I was getting confused with that list. And isn't it amazing now that we're all doing this online, and some people are sitting in their cars doing it. And I know that's because of a broadband issue you've got, but it's just, I don't know, the world has changed in the last couple of years. No, so thanks for all your input. I think, you know, when we were doing the recruitment, it was important to get, I did quite a broad selection of different businesses, some a bit more mature, some quite young. And then, you know, that gives us a mix of people to be working with and hopefully starting to build relationships going forward. So we're all quite excited to have you all on board. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to share my screen again. And what I'm going to do is just run through